and our personal orphan.
No, I'm not an orphan.
You're the prodigal daughter,
Yeah,
long lost.
Yeah, this is the way to welcome me.
Welcome back. Yes, it's been a while since you've been to the show.
A bell that doesn't ring, let me ask you again.
Special thanks to the New Worlds Alliance and Warner for the premiere tickets that we received.
Thank you.
So, the Orphan, which is
No
about
D,
the
yeah.
orphan. Tell us more about it, Rocky.
It's a suspense thriller that involves, how does
An
an orphan?
orphan.
Well, there's this family that, the mom had a stillbirth and kind of got traumatized over it. Eventually, she wants to have another child, and so she chooses to adopt, and she adopts the orphan. So that's, I guess, your basic premise. And of course, since it is a suspense thriller, the orphan is not quite what she seems.
And everything goes worse as the
And
story progresses.
And that's very stressful.
Yeah.
Yes, coming from a long work week, this isn't exactly what unwinding is, but after the movie, it's like
I didn't feel unwound. Well, maybe after, yeah.
I felt more wound up.
You gotta get tightened up and then you let go. So,
Well, it isn't a feel-good movie, so
I didn't feel good.
But
That was the right objective.
Yeah, let's focus on the smaller details first. Cast-wise, we have I keep thinking she's Carrie of Sex and the City.
Vera
No, it's-
Farmiga, right?
Vera, yeah.
She came out in The Departed. And what else?
The
What
Departed.
else?
Well, that was a big movie, and she plays the mom. And very, very, very interesting portrayal. You can tell that she's really working on her craft in this sense. So it was pretty interesting how she carried the role throughout with the orphan. And we also had as her husband, what was his name? Peter Sarsgaard, right?
who we've seen in The Widowmaker, in Red Eye, the plane ride,
What's his face?
and he was also in Jarhead with Jake Gyllenhaal, who's in the upcoming Prince of Persia movie.
Let's not talk about that now.
And then playing the orphan Esther.
And that's her name, Esther.
Esther.
I forgot the name of the actress, but she's pretty new.
She is really young.
I checked her credits, and it was mostly TV.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Small bit roles in TV. She hasn't had a major film yet.
Well, after this, yes.
after this, I don't think I'm going to be able to forget her.
Yeah.
And definitely you'll find yourself wondering about her once you learn the major twist in the end of the film.
What a twist!
It's a twist!
So
Story-wise,
yeah,
predictable? I mean, we know how horror films in the past few years have been frustratingly annoying in the sense that, ayun na yung monster kasi yun yung mirror.
Actually, the way the poster, I guess the way it was advertised, it felt like a horror film. Actually, it's
I barely knew anything about it. Yeah.
I actually didn't know anything about it until yesterday.
And these posters are all over the city now. And you're all wondering, what the heck is the orphan?
Sorry, I haven't been out lately.
Yes, okay, I'm telling you now that they're all over the city.
She looks like she's running for office.
Yeah,
You're both for the orphan.
Yeah, but it's a suspense thriller. To clarify, and I didn't expect it to be.
It has moments where it teases you that it's a horror film, but
in the beginning, I think like the first maybe good 30 minutes.
It was set up to be a horror film, I think.
I mean, yeah, we thought that it had all the playing with the mirrors, and when you turn the camera and is something there and all that. And
I opened the refrigerator door.
And then when I closed it,
nothing.
But and you could tell even the audience that was with us at the time was visibly reacting every time that the reveal or whatever would fail to happen.
Because everyone was laughing. Something was going to.
There was that sigh of tense relief that
it's actually pretty interactive, don't you think?
I know,
which I think works because of the music. I mean,
yeah.
In horror, you have the scene where it starts to show you a glimpse of the mirror, and the music builds up. So you're expecting the moment it shows the mirror,
we're conditioned.
the killer's there, but
nothing.
Yeah, and also the way the camera moves, like, slow movements. And then you're expecting something around the corner.
Good jerk.
What a twist!
I'm sorry, this is
actually that made me stressed out.
Yeah, I know. Because it's all these, nothing. Nothing. And but it was an interesting
but it's
device.
not actually a bad thing.
Yeah.
Especially because the moments when it has something, it sort of catches you off guard.
Yeah.
Not necessarily that it will happen, but how it will happen. I mean, like, you have a scene where Esther vanishes and you're like, oh yeah, now she's going to kill someone. But it happens in a way you didn't expect.
She's gonna kill someone?
Of
Spoiler!
Of course.
It's a suspense thriller.
That's a spoilerific saying Titanic. The boat sank in the end. Spoiler.
Because I haven't watched the movie.
Yeah, or The Passion. He died.
Hey, wait. No, that's bad. It's not
Production design.
Okay.
How do you feel about the sets, the colors, the lighting?
That house was beautiful.
I love the house.
It's a beautiful house.
And I love the place where the piano was.
Yeah,
it's a really nice platform.
Okay, so they're rich. Okay.
Yeah, you can see that. And I guess they wanted to show this perfect house. They should have been a perfect family, except that
actually they're not.
They got the orphan.
But they got the orphan. There.
But she's sweet,
I like the attention to detail. I mean, the Bible with a nice design and artwork, the clothes with their hints of
the ribbons,
Eastern European touches, the ribbons, the elements that we've discussed.
And I love the paintings, by the way.
Yes,
the paintings
are
really nice, actually.
Which are revealed in a way that might catch some people by surprise. There's too many things spoilers.
This is us being surprised. I'm sorry.
So let's go to ratings. How many ribbons would you rate the movie as a whole? Nina, you start.
Let's see. I came in with no expectations at all. So
Do you like horror films?
I don't.
Okay.
I don't. So I'm like, this is not my cup of tea. But I said it'd be fine. It could turn out to be a surprise, and it was. It was, and I liked it. I did. I'd say how many ribbons? 4 out of 5.
Rocky?
I hate suspense thriller horror because I get very stressed out. But but once you start, you have to finish it. And I did appreciate how well thought out this one was. I kind of felt very insulted by the beginning because I felt they were mocking us. You think you understand horror? No, you don't. But I'll grudgingly give it I'll give it 4 ribbons, I guess. Yeah, I will give it 4.
JOVAN?
I'll probably give it 3 hammers and a ribbon.
Yes, there are a lot of hammers in this movie.
Yeah, 3 hammers and a ribbon. Like Nina, I had very little expectations of the movie. I actually do not like horror films either. I mean, not the regular ones that get shown here locally.
We're the perfect audience for this movie.
And I don't like getting stressed out because of a movie. Of all things, a movie.
We go to a movie to unwind or relax. Or
I actually liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a surprise. I gave it 3.5. Yeah.
3 ribbons and a hammer.
No.
Oh, 3 hammers. Okay, sorry.
3 large hammers.
Now, speaking as the guy who loves horror films, this is one of the films that falls under the Will March Bad Seed sort of movies. He wrote that novel back in 1954 wherein the juvenile delinquent becomes the murderer, psychopath, blah, blah, blah.
Thank you, Wikipedia.
There are so few films that actually accomplish the horror that this movie was able to produce.
Suspense.
Without having monsters or supernatural elements in them. The closest is The Good Son with Macaulay Culkin, and perhaps
Macaulay Culkin's scary.
But ultimately, it was a great film for me. I loved the touches. I loved how unpredictable it can be, and yet predictable it can be.
Unpredictable?
I love the twist.
It was.
And I definitely say it's worth watching. Probably only date watch if your date's into horror, or if you like grabbing her hand really tight.
And if they have no pre-existing heart conditions.
Yes.
But we'd love to hear what you think about the movie. It's most likely showing in your area right now. Feel free to write us or email us or send us your own pictures of the orphan living next door. Keep in mind, however, that orphans deserve better. There is that ongoing movement right now against the movie. So,
Yeah.
this is Fandom Live, and
Fandom Live. And
Bye.
hopefully we're not orphans.